I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, will fallout from Volkswagen's pollution scandal cause nearly $900 million in government incentives for the Chattanooga plant to disappear? Lawmakers want to know, and now the Tennessee Senate and U.S. House are planning hearings on Volkswagen's deception. Senator Bo Watson says he's very concerned about the financial impact on the state of Tennessee. The company still has not explained who installed the software, under what direction, and why. Experts say that any cars recalled to dealerships may increase fuel consumption or reduce performance. Because of that, one dealership owner says drivers probably won't want to bring their cars to be fixed. Meanwhile, emissions testers are still approving the vehicles, which are rigged to pass the test. There's no word from the government on how to handle the issue. Inspectors say they'll keep passing the cars until they're directed to do otherwise. A man has died after falling at a TVA office building in Chattanooga. Authorities say 63-year-old Edward Morgan was doing contract maintenance work. While painting outside Monday, his fingers got stuck in a metal grate and he fell 20 feet into a trench. He later died at Erlanger Medical Center. A bowling alley owner has been arrested in a 34-year-old Chattanooga murder case. The body of 55-year-old Max Salyer was found stuffed inside a steel drum in the Tennessee River. Now investigators have arrested 61-year-old William Frank Hawk at his home in Greene County. He's been charged with first-degree murder on a $500,000 bond. If convicted, he faces death or life in prison. Police say a drunk UTC football player pulled a loaded gun out of his pocket while officers were arresting him. Officer Clayton Holmes says he was arresting 21-year-old Ventrell McMillian for public intoxication at a house party on Sunday. Holmes says McMillian did not point the gun at police and later apologized, but still told the officer that he had no right to arrest him. McMillian is a junior defensive lineman for the Chattanooga Mocs. He's been suspended from the team indefinitely. He's scheduled to appear in court October 14th. The pro wrestler declared ineligible to run for mayor of Ringgold has filed an appeal. Paul Lee's candidacy was challenged by his competition, who said the wrestler had not lived in city limits for at least a year. Lee says if his appeal is denied, he'll sue the city. Chattanooga police are using $600,000 in grant money to embed social workers with patrol officers. The social workers will help respond to calls on the west side and in Alton Park to support victims of gang violence. Two friends may get a Guinness World Record for the longest trip in a John boat. Jim Gifford and Aubrey Black recently took such a trip from Chattanooga to the Gulf of Mexico. The 727-mile journey beats the current record by more than 100 miles. The two return to Chattanooga this week. Work has started on a new Grundy County jail in Altamont. Officials say the $6 million detention center is more than a month behind schedule. The new jail will hold close to 100 beds. 10 officer jobs are also available. Construction should be finished by early spring. Finally, Governor Bill Haslam has a new director of communications. Longtime press secretary David Smith will replace Alexia Poe, who left in August. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 85 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 64. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.